During the McCarthy era, the FBI played a central role in America's crusade against suspected communists. From secret investigations to Hollywood blacklists, the impact of this period still echoes today. Let's uncover the story. In the late 1940s, fears of communist infiltration gripped the United States. The country was in the throes of the Cold War, and the threat of communism seemed to loom large over every aspect of American life. Newspapers were filled with alarming headlines, and the public was on edge. Led by Senator Joseph McCarthy and bolstered by J. Edgar Hoover's FBI, the government took drastic measures. McCarthy, with his fiery speeches and dramatic accusations, became the face of the anti-communist crusade. The government launched a relentless campaign to root out so-called subversives. This campaign was marked by intense scrutiny and suspicion, targeting anyone who was even remotely suspected of communist sympathies. Hoover's FBI gathered intelligence on thousands of Americans, relying on wiretaps, informants, and covert surveillance. The agency's reach extended into every corner of society, from Hollywood to the halls of Congress. Anonymous tips poured in, and the FBI compiled extensive files on countless individuals. These files contained detailed information, often based on hearsay and unverified reports. The House Un-American Activities Committee, or HUAC, played a central role in this era of suspicion and fear. HUAC became a stage for exposing alleged communists. Many individuals were called to testify, often facing intense questioning and public shaming. Careers were ruined and lives were upended in the name of national security. Hollywood was one of the FBI's prime targets during the Red Scare era. Actors, directors, and writers were accused of communist ties, with many blacklisted and unable to find work. Careers were destroyed overnight, and the fear of being associated with communism led to widespread paranoia. The infamous Hollywood 10 were among those who refused to testify before HUAC, risking their careers to stand up for their principles. These 10 individuals became symbols of resistance against the oppressive tactics of the government. The FBI's investigations and the public fear of McCarthyism created a chilling effect on free expression in American society, silencing dissent and stifling creativity. The cultural impact was profound as the arts community grappled with censorship and the loss of many talented voices. By the mid-1950s, McCarthyism began to wane, as public opinion turned against the witch hunts and paranoia that had gripped the nation. But the damage was done. Careers were ruined, families were divided, and friendships were shattered. The entertainment industry in particular saw many of its brightest talents blacklisted and ostracized, and the era left lasting scars on American society. The fear and suspicion that permeated everyday life created an atmosphere of distrust that would take years to heal. The FBI's role in these investigations highlighted the dangers of unchecked power, as J. Edgar Hoover's agency aggressively pursued alleged communists, often with little regard for due process, and the fragility of civil liberties during times of fear. The McCarthy era serves as a stark reminder of how easily freedoms can be eroded when fear overrides reason and justice. The FBI's role in the McCarthy era serves as a reminder of how fear can undermine freedom. What do you think? Could something like this happen again? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to emgotv1 for more untold stories from history.